Okay, most people know how to use a knife, but today we're going to talk about a few of the specific cuts that you can do with a knife that will help in a bushcraft scenario. So for things like woodcraft, things like that, for removing material from wood. This isn't a comprehensive list by any stretch of the imagination. We'll do a few more in another film. But for now, here's a few cuts that might help you when you're out in the woods. The first cut we're going to talk about is one of the most basic cuts, and it's called the pull cut. Now, what people tend to do when they pick up a knife and they want to make, say, a point on something, is it's the knife that gets moved. They will hack away at the wood, trying to take the material off. Now, the disadvantage of this is, first of all, you're moving the knife, so there's the potential of slipping, of injury, that sort of thing. But you're also creating a lot of weak points in the cut. It's actually a lot more efficient if you lock this hand out and you use the other arm to pull against it. See how much quicker that removes material. Not only that, but you're not putting strain on your elbow and joints, and you've got a much more solid brace to pull against. The knife's not being moved around, so there's no way it's going to flail off or go anywhere or cause any accidents. So it's a much more efficient way of taking material off. So that's the pull cut. Okay, we're going to use our knee this time to create a good stop point for our knife with this cut, which is a pull cut. So we're going to pop our knife in the crook of our knee there, which gives us a nice solid base, and then we're going to take our wood and we're literally going to pull it. And as you can see, again, we're using the full power of our arm and our shoulder to remove material from the wood. Again, a very, very strong cut. Right, this is the chest lever cut, which is a great cut for creating quite a lot of power to remove quite a lot of material very quickly. So this uses your back muscles and your shoulders to actually take the material off the wood instead of just your arm. So you want to hold the knife with the blade pointing towards you, so the opposite way that you would normally. Put your hands up to your chest or your abdomen or your upper chest, depending on how you feel comfortable, and you're essentially going to move your elbows back, moving your knife and the wood apart. So this is how the cut is done. As you can see, this gives you quite a lot of power and allows you to remove quite a lot of material from the wood. The technique I'm going to talk about now is one called the assisted lever cut. Now, the advantage of this one is you're actually going to anchor your knife at 2 points. So you need to find yourself a piece of wood, a fallen tree or a log or something along those lines that you can secure your knife in at one end. Now, holding the other end, that obviously gives us two secure positions for our knife. This gives us a real mechanical advantage when it comes to taking bits off our wood. What this also means is that we have an awful lot of control. So if we want to work this wood gently, it allows us to create very thin, very fine feathers for something like feather sticking. So this is the assisted lever cut.